All right, hello everybody. So here we are. As you can see, I've got my Notability app right here. I'm going to open that. All right, so now with Notability, you have this capability to create a new document anywhere. We will talk a little bit more about the organization in my other tutorial, but for right now, I'm just going to pick up a new one. So I'm just going to press the or the writing utensil over here on the right hand side. I click that. Now I am capable to write and annotate on a blank document. So blank one, this is good for note taking. So good for notes. Okay. You can write directly on them. You can change your color as you probably saw me just do. So I can change from black to red. All right. I can change color to pink. All right. You can also change your thickness of it. So if I really wanted to make something a whole lot bigger, okay, most of the time the only time that I use the larger sizes is to cover up things typically, but you can use them. Other things then highlighting. So with highlighting, you typically want the wider ones. So with that, I'm going to use that. I can highlight directly on top of something, and then that's that color. The next one over is your erasing. So with erasing, when you erase, if I touch anything that's in that letter, so I'm just going to touch the edge of the S here. You'll see the rest of it goes gray, and then if I release, it will all disappear. So the same thing happens with something like this highlighting. So you can see my cursor in the upper right corner of it, but everything goes gray, and then when I click it, when I release, it'll all go away. So it's quick for erasing if you want to erase a whole lot, but it also is a little tricky when you just want to erase part of something, because if you only wrote part of it, it will erase the entire thing. Um, be careful with that, in other words. Next one is the clip option. So let me bring up a word here. So if I write, uh, let's write, and I'm going to shrink it back down to a smaller thickness. I typically keep it around the third one, guys. So good. All right. Actually, we'll go a little bit mathematical here. We'll say y equals mx plus b. If I use the clip art, you got two options with the clip art, where you can draw your own or you can draw a square or a box. So I'm going to keep it on that one. If I draw this, I can draw it. Now I've got the option to move it by just clicking on it with my finger or with my stylus. While it's up like this now, I got the option that I want to cut it. I can erase it basically. Click back on the screen anywhere, click paste, there it is. Same thing, I can copy it, and then I can click off and click somewhere else, click paste. There it comes in for the second option. Other things, you can do delete, where you can just delete that section, or you can do style. So with style, you can increase the line thickness. Okay, you can change the color. Okay, very useful stuff when you want to differentiate one thing from another. So if I have two different equations going on, I can have two different colors going on, and now they're both easily accessible. Next one is the clicker. This is basically just to have your finger be your guide now, so when you move, it'll move the screen. The last one over here on the very far side is your microphone. We'll go into that more with the flipped classroom approach. Same with the using the back arrow and the sharing. I'm going to go back to one of my previously made documents here. As you can see, I use this in my class for completion of the assignments with them, checking of answers and things. So it's very useful. One of the things that I really do enjoy doing is the fact that I can bring up these PDFs and I can write directly on them. I can go back and erase something that I don't want there. If I want it to reappear, I can hit that little back arrow. Poof, there it is, it's back. Really useful. I can do it with study guides. Final exam review, you can see lots of writing on there with your different things that are circled, highlighted. Um, it's really, really useful. So annotation on the Notability app is really, really simple, really, really useful. Something to really look into.